I'ma get it, you know I be on the what? Yeah. You know I be on the what?
I got food in my teeth.
No, you're good. How you feeling today?
Yeah, pretty good.
You're not
Pretty good.
A little nervous yesterday, right?
I still am nervous. I got one more still to do.
Which one, the
The
deadlift?
deadlift one.
How we feel?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident with it. It should be good. I like it better than the front squat handstand push-up one.
Why? Just because.
No handstand push-ups.
How'd the row go?
The row went really well. I was happy with that.
Sorry to interrupt,
I was
man.
happy-
Hey, you did a really good job on that row one,
Oh.
man. Really happy. Just inspiring.
I got 23 GHDs on the third round. That'll be my best one for sure. I think a lot of people might struggle with the V-ups, and then obviously just rowing with the tied core. I think that makes a big difference as well. So I was actually just tried to focus mainly on the row and make sure I held my desired paces on that. And I think that did make a big difference. But I also completed the V-ups unbroken, like tried to do them as quick as I could. Just less time on attention and on the core.
When's the last time you did a V-up?
30 minutes is a long time. Are you kidding me? I'm not even getting shoulder mobility yet. I remember it was like a running pistol workout. And Scott goes, all right, let's go warm up for this. I was like, hey man, I'm ready. Like, let's go and do it. Voodoo, voodoo, voodoo. Inserts into the shoes. I'm rolling the leg.
You do forget how many years you've been doing it, eh?
I've been doing this for 15 years.
2014.
There you go, I'm on the stuff.
2014. When he was 14. What age did you start CrossFit?
2014.
Like 11, 12?
Whoa. Damn, I started CrossFit when I was 21.
Just rub it in.
Yeah, man, I've been only doing this for 5 years and I got as many championships.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 years, 5 championships. Doesn't make sense.
Same year I learned to muscle up, I won my first championship.
Question, man. How many rope climbs can you do in a minute?
He looks like a model over there.
No cover on his phone too. This up today, huh?
Oh no, that's you, man.
Huh?
That's perfect.
No, that's good.
I know the problem. Hey, it's annoying. You always got to pick the high bars. We get that a lot being 6'1".
He was honest with us
We got a
last
six-
night. He
we got a
said he's
6'1" club.
He's 5'11".
Yeah, we can just cut that. The stocks will go down, mate.
Let's do some chest to bars here, fellas.
Cool turkey, huh? No rep.
That's pelvic. That's PP to bar. Good transition, man.
Yesterday, in judging you, I realized I was like inches away from you. Did you realize it? I was like, oh, sorry, man.
I didn't notice. He was locked in.
There's a few bets going on here at the moment. If Saxon gets his workout under 4 minutes, I have to shout him 2 pizzas at Dicey's tonight. And if Luis beats me, I have to shout him a pizza as well.
So you get nothing out of it.
Well, if I win, if I beat them, it all comes back and I get all the pizzas. So yeah, we'll see. And I get bragging rights too.
What are you doing today?
Just being a pit crew for the boys. They're gonna go head to head, so.
Did this yesterday?
Yeah,
What was the results yesterday?
it was good. Me and Luis were within a second.
What about Will?
He was like,
So we're not worried about Will.
I mean, unless he pulls something out.
So we get a free pizza out of Will at least.
But no, I gotta go sub 4. And I get a free pizza.
Where are you at?
4:15.
Where are you gonna take that 15 seconds off?
Well, I mean, you think if you could take a second off of a rope climb each time, that's 9. And then not split on a deadlift. Another 5. Something like that. Adrenaline. Might take another 5. Competition.
You might add 15.
Or you might add 15. I don't know. But either way, I mean, I got 1 in the bank, which is a good score, and I think it's really just take it until the wheels fall off here.
Okay, so here's strategy for workout 5 workout for quarterfinals. We're gonna rope climb so fast that my forearms gonna get numb. So either get sub 4 or fall from that rope.
Sasha, he wants to know, are you excited for this workout?
Yes, I am.
Very excited. I'm excited to watch Sasha compete too. Yes, Sasha just come down to the Prvn camp here in Nashville. She's been here about a week, so she's just come over travel and all the things that are associated with that. So she's finally found her groove just in time for the quarterfinals. She's shown tremendous output on the barbell conditioning piece as well as the handstand walk on event 1. Really excited to see her in all facets now that we've got 5 tests to go through. A lot of learnings as well from the coaches and I, the things that we can apply to her to improve her performance. But more so, we're so pleased with the way that she's conducted herself and the way she carries herself too. So it's been a lot of learnings for us.
When you say a lot of learnings, what are those?
Yeah, there's multiple things, right? I think we can just go from the simple fact that the barrier of language as well. We've been working a lot more with them and with communication, using dialogue of more of a visual rather than like obviously a verbal. The other elements as well is just the other aspects of life outside the gym, like nutrition-wise and where we source our nutrients from or food from. Small things as well from a day-to-day level of like how we operate here in Nashville and what that system looks like for them to adapt to the volume on a week like this. So there's a lot of factors what have to be played a part, and they've conducted themselves and adapted really well to it too.
No, it was good. Felt like I was trying to find a fine line of how hard to row to be able to like stay fast on the excuse me, core movements. I think if I could have touched it a little more on the rows, I would have been like very, very happy. But it's just like one of those ones like you don't know unless you do it. It could blow up in your face, or you could like. The V-ups was just less time under tension. Like I definitely started to feel them kick in at like 15, but you just had to stay awake and keep moving on them. I think you had to find for 4.
You can do that after. I'm just looking out for my man's hip flexors.
You had to find where you could hit the standard, like hit the standard without using your core too much. So like, yeah, the more you go up, the harder it gets. So it was like, okay, let's see how much we can hit that standard without taxing your core too much. And I felt like I was able to hit that right on the money to be able to like keep moving. I think if you thought about splitting them up from the get-go, like your core is just going to fatigue and you're going to end up like sitting there for sets of 5, maybe 3s, or even singles. I think it's easy to go to singles in something like that, or smaller sets and think faster. But like, I think I hit that last set in like 30 seconds, 35 seconds, compared to like if you're doing quick singles, like you're looking to spend up towards like a minute to a minute 15 there. So like, that's just easy money you can get.
So my right side as fast as I could, and then just kneel to the road. And then just crawl to the road.
And then it took you 45 seconds to put your feet into the straps.
Roll, kneel.
Oh, my
Stand
abs!
up.
I can't feel my abs.
That one got good? You like that one? Yeah. I rose slower than I wanted to, but I just kept rushing fast. GHG V-ups fast. Well, fast I could. And then I was watching my time, and I saw both wheels doing it. So once I got to the last rower, I knew like I was gonna make the GHG. I just knew the pace I had to hold, and I just did my best in the last row, and then just sprinted on the last GHGs.
You doing any redos this weekend?
No. No, I'm doing the workout 5 this afternoon, and then probably I'll repeat tomorrow. I mean, that's a good workout for me, but if I feel I can do it better, I'll probably repeat it.
That's a wrap. We're over. We're done. Quarterfinals was a success. I think this year the biggest thing for us was trying to manage the bigger camp. So this was the first year, as you guys have been following, that we've got over, I think we've got close to 15 athletes who did it with us this week. So it's obviously a harder thing to run through there than just having, like we have always had, 2 to 3 people. We can spend more time with them. We can set up as we need. But as we grow as a brand, as we grow as athletes, we want to still give them that experience that we feel they deserve, each and every one of them, no matter what level it is, because they're all going to the same goal, right? So this weekend, that was our #1 goal as coaches, and we couldn't be more thankful for how the athletes interacted, how they performed, how they gave us feedback that was needed. We're really happy with how this went moving towards the season. I think a couple of the biggest things and takeaways that we can look at is right now, this is a couple hours away from closing. Every one of our athletes is in a qualifying spot for semifinals. That's it's a huge accomplishment for us, because in the past we haven't had that. We've had some people that are just close to getting there but aren't there yet. So we're in a really good spot. It's good to see at this point that all their work is paying off, no matter if they're newer to the sport or if they're a veteran. Everybody's where they need to be, and that we're adapting to what the sport's giving us. So these newer movements that we see coming, some of the newer programming that's coming, we're adapting well, and they're going where they need to be. So it was great. I think adding Sasha and Luis to the mix, obviously being athletes from different countries, English isn't their first language, so that was a little bit of a barrier, but it couldn't have gone better. Like I said earlier, Sasha executed really well, coming right off jet lag. Luis has been with us for a while, but he's close to top 30 in the world right now, which he even told us that's something that he never thought was possible this year. He knows where he wants to be eventually, but he's on a path right now where he just keeps getting better and better. So it's really cool to see. Our veterans were great as always, and we're just looking forward to the next stage as we can get into semifinal prep.